They call him a monster, but that's too simple. Yoel Romero is a genetic anomaly, a man who breaks the rules of MMA, an Olympic wrestler who knocks people out like a heavyweight. Age? Just a number. While others slow down, he becomes more dangerous. One jump, the fight is over. One explosion, and everything changes. He doesn't rush. He waits. Because when Romero explodes, there is no second chance. This isn't just highlights. This is the story of the most terrifying athlete in MMA history. After a setback in Strikeforce, many questioned Yoel Romero's future. Strikeforce was unforgiving, a league where mistakes cost everything, and losses could end careers before they truly began. But Romero didn't disappear. He adapted. He evolved. Now he steps into the UFC, not carrying hype, but carrying something far more dangerous: purpose. New stage, new pressure, same explosive athlete. Across from him stands Clifford Starks, a durable, experienced opponent, ready to test Romero at the highest level. The fight begins, and there is no hesitation. At just 1 minute and 32 seconds of the first round, Romero explodes forward. A perfectly timed flying knee lands clean, followed by relentless punches. It's over. Knockout. First round. Coming off a devastating UFC debut, Yoel Romero faces a new challenge. Ronnie Marks, a Brazilian submission specialist, dangerous on the ground, disciplined, patient, and hard to break. This fight is different. Marks survives the early storm. He tests Romero's cardio. He drags the fight into deeper waters. Round after round, the pace slows, but the danger never leaves. Romero stays calm. He waits. He conserves energy. Then, in round 3, at 1 minute and 39 seconds, everything changes. Romero explodes. A brutal barrage of punches crashes through Mark's defense. The referee steps in. Knockout. Third round. Momentum is building. And now the test gets real. Derek Brunson. Fast, explosive, powerful. A top contender with wrestling and knockout power of his own. This is no prospect fight. This is a crossroads. Brunson comes out aggressive, trying to overwhelm Romero early. Pressure, speed, chaos. But Romero stays composed. He absorbs. He studies. Round by round, the fight becomes a war of endurance. And slowly the balance shifts. Then comes round 3. At 3 minutes and 23 seconds, Romero unleashes everything. Relentless punches and crushing elbows break through Brunson's defense. There is no escape. The referee steps in. TKO. Third round. With this victory, Yoel Romero doesn't just win another fight. He enters the title race. No longer an outsider. No longer a question mark. He is now a real threat to everyone at the top of the division. And the UFC can no longer ignore him. Now the challenge changes. Brad Tavares, one of the toughest men in the division. Durable, disciplined, a fighter who refuses to be finished. This time, it's not about a single explosion. It's about control. From the opening round, Romero applies pressure. He dictates where the fight takes place. Clinch, wrestling, power exchanges. Tavares survives. He absorbs punishment. He keeps moving forward. But round after round, the difference becomes clear. Romero's strength, Romero's physical dominance, Romero's ability to impose his will. No reckless attacks, no wasted energy, just force, just control. After 3 hard rounds, the final horn sounds. Decision victory. The path to the title gets even sharper. Tim Kennedy, a seasoned veteran, a dangerous wrestler with power in every limb, a man known for his resilience and for testing the very best. From the opening bell, it's clear, Romero isn't here to feel out his opponent. He's here to dominate. Round after round, Kennedy pushes, strikes, and tries to impose his will. But Romero is a mountain in the octagon, unyielding, precise, and terrifyingly explosive. Every punch, every movement is calculated. Every forward step sends a message. He is coming, and there is no escape. Then, in round 3 at 58 seconds, Romero explodes. A storm of punches crashes through Kennedy's defense. The referee has no choice. TKO. Third round. With this victory, Romero doesn't just win another fight. He announces himself as a serious title contender. The UFC middleweight division now knows, when Romero comes forward, the fight is over before it even begins. Power, precision, patience. This is Romero at his most dangerous. And the path to the championship is wide open. After proving himself against the top contenders, Yoel Romero faces a legend, Lyoto Machida, a former UFC champion. Machida is known for his precision, speed, and elusive karate style, a fighter who can end a fight in a single strike, and who has ended the careers of many dangerous opponents. The fight begins cautiously. Machida moves with his signature rhythm, landing sharp counters, testing Romero's timing, looking for the perfect opening. But Romero is patient. He stalks, he pressures, he waits for the exact moment to strike. Then, in round 3, at 1 minute and 38 seconds, he explodes. A flurry of elbows crashes down, and Machida hits the canvas. KO. Third round. Romero doesn't just win, he makes a statement. He is a force that even legends cannot ignore. Romero failed a drug test, sparking controversy and headlines. A 2-year suspension loomed over him, but Romero fought back, proving that the banned substance came from a legal sports supplement. He even sued the company responsible, holding them accountable. Against all odds, he avoided the suspension and returned stronger, showing the world that his legacy would not be defined by scandal. The stakes couldn't be higher. Yoel Romero faces Chris Weidman, a former UFC middleweight champion and one of the most dangerous contenders in the division. This is a fight that could define his career, a chance to secure a title shot and prove he belongs among the elite. From the opening bell, both men feel each other out. Weidman looks for openings with calculated strikes and wrestling. Romero stalks, measuring distance, watching, waiting. Round after round, the tension builds. Every strike lands with intent. Every movement tests resolve. The crowd knows something explosive is coming. They just don't know when. Then, in round 3 at 24 seconds, Romero sees the moment. A perfectly timed flying knee launches through the air. Weidman is caught off guard. The impact lands clean and the fight is over. KO. Third round. Romero doesn't just win. He makes a statement. He's no longer a contender. He's a legitimate title challenger, unstoppable and explosive.